hell yeah.
So are you able to touch on any particularly challenging or standout moments during the creation of the EP, positive or negative?
I think Roswell was one of the harder songs that I wrote, and maybe no one
Mm-hmm.
else felt, like that. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
just because it was about my dad, and a lot of the songs are about my dad.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I feel like writing that, it like dug up some things where it took me longer to write, and then I had to like revise some lyrics to fit better what I was saying, especially in the studio.
Mm-hmm.
But my band is so supportive, and they're always just like, you got this, like you're doing so good. Hey, let's like, if you want to change it, let's do this. Like they're so open, and then like they always give me constructive criticism. They're never like scared of doing that.
Mm-hmm.
But they see if I'm having like an emotional time writing,
Mm-hmm.
they're like, oh, take a step back. Like, we don't have to
Yeah.
work on it right now. Like, they're never pushy. And I feel like Roswell was just like a harder song for me to write. And sometimes, like, when I play it, I get like a little emotional. But that was probably just the hardest song on the EP, and like
Mm.
process to do
Yeah.
during
Yeah.
that.
Now, obviously, you said most of the songs are like obviously very deeply personal to you. Do you struggle at all with like putting yourself out there and putting it into the music and then sharing that with the world, like anxiety around when it comes time to release it? I know this EP's been out for several months now.
Yeah, absolutely. I struggle. I think we were talking about it. We played like 28 shows this year.
Mhm.
Mm.
And that's probably not a lot to like a lot of full-time touring artists, but uh every show I just have heart palpitations. Like I'm just
Mm-hmm.
scared to
Yeah.
put myself out there. And I feel like the past few shows I'm starting to open up more and just let go.
Mm-hmm.
But it is hard because most of the songs have a little bit of like uh I have anxiety meaning behind them. And
Mm-hmm.
then while I'm playing songs about anxiety, I have anxiety. So it's
Yeah.
kind of like,
Yeah.
but I think people don't know I have anxiety up there.
Mhm.
But
Mm-hmm.
definitely, it's really hard to put yourself out there with
Mm-hmm.
anything, I feel like, unless you're
Absolutely.
just like perfect. Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
100%.